Hey, Net Surfers! What's going on? Sorry I missed my cue right there. Unfortunately, Stream Deck just decided to act up on me. It's like, hey, bro, you're not going live. Oh, boy, you think everything's working, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh! Literally, the moment you hit the button, it's like, What? I don't see OBS. OBS isn't open. Oh, of course there's a new version of Stream Deck. Of course I need to install that update. Of course it didn't tell me before we went live. Anyway, hello all of you wonderful, wonderful net surfers out there. How you doing? How you be? What's going on? Y'all doing good tonight? We're gonna have some fun. We're staying up late to play some Sonic. Everyone is Supersonic Racing. Well, actually, maybe we'll be Supersonic Racing a little bit. I was thinking about doing some Sonic Crossroads. But right now, we are continuing our tradition from last year of checking out stuff for the Sonic Amateur Games Expo, which is a massive event where creators of all kinds come together creating Sonic fan games, and now a bunch of indie games. Because the Sonic community's got a lot of stuff coming out of it. A lot of creators who just, man, I don't even know what to say. This event has gone on for longer than 20 years. And it is amazing seeing some of the stuff and different, just everything that's come out over the years. Of course, I update Stream Deck. It's like, hey, you need to close OBS to fix me. No. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to fix things up. But anyway, how y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing good? Y'all good? Hopefully everything's working. Did something break? Oh no. Making sure everything's working. Y'all can hear me okay, right? I want to make sure I'm taking up all of your ear holes, that you can hear nothing but the dulcet tones of your EXE boyfriend late at night. Y'all good on the Twitch side? Y'all good on the Twitch side? What game? I'm playing a bunch of stuff, so I've got a whole assortment of things. One thing that I will be playing, we actually have a friend of the stream now, Baconfish, who is working on the game Witchfall, so we're going to be doing that. What else do I have in store? I've got an entire list of things that I'd grabbed. Also going to be doing probably a little bit of Radventure, Roland Rascal, who recently had just posted some stuff on social media. I've got... Who else do we have? One of the fun things about Sage is that so many games are released, I just grab them and go, okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. We got so many games to check out, so gonna do that tonight. Maybe do some tomorrow. Horse? Are we horse posting? Are we going to be doing all the horse? Elgato wants to use my Stream Deck. Okay, there we go. Ugh, bloody heck. Man, can I at least get a notification when it's time to update? I guess I'm gonna be flying in without my Stream Deck. I was not expecting that to happen. Elgato! Why? Alas. Gone from colleague to sort of friend to boyfriend? I'm sorry, I mean, we planned our first date so long ago. I know things move very quickly, but surprise, broski. I'm your EXE boyfriend. I'm your EXE boyfriend over there. I'm everyone's .exe boyfriend. I'm just here to make sure y'all are happy, loved, and we're gonna go on some adventures together. Which, by the way, how y'all doing? Anything fun you've been doing this weekend? I'm gonna be playing some Vidya, but for y'all, you've been playing video games? Anything fun you've been doing in the physical world? Have you been eagerly anticipating Mihai 2.0? I'm going to have so much fun when I get to show you the new look. And good night, Diamond. Give Cookie lots of snuggles. Yeah, Broski is tired. It's late for him. He's like in that nighttime zone where he's like, hey, Mihai, why are you going live so late? Had to claim that streak, though. And also, Johi getting a 20 stream streak. Golly. Hello. How you be? What's going on? Always taking a moment to vibe and get settled in, especially now that I don't have my cues. That kills my automation. All right. Well, you know what? We'll make do. Internet boys make do. We just, whatever we got, we have fun, and you know, it all works out in the end. Wink. Let's see, let me actually unzip my games. But yeah, talk to me, y'all. What you got going on? What are we doing for adventures? Or are you just spending your weekend with me? Well, shucks. The long intro tonight. Yeah, unfortunately, right when I was about to all of a sudden blast onto your screens, Stream Deck is like, no. What? Stream Deck, why are you like, no? And then all of a sudden, there's a Stream Deck update that went with the recent OBS update. So OBS, fine, everything's great, no plugins broke. Well, I had one of the plugin I had to update. But then all of a sudden, Stream Deck is just like, no. What do you... Hello, Snow Dragmar. Come on in. How you be tonight? It has been a while. I'm trying to think when were you last able to pop in? Here, K-pop Demon Hunters might be added to the game. All of a sudden, you know, place your bets. Which dance will be the first one? And I'm gonna say right now, it's probably gonna be Soda Pop. You just all of a sudden get your character, you get your dances, you know, you go hit the gritty, and then you go do the... Oh, I'm trying to think, what the hell are a lot of the Fortnite dances called? For as long as Fortnite's been around, I should remember these, but now it's like exiting my mind. I've actually never played Fortnite. I'm not one for looter shooters, so it's kind of a But, you know, just all of a sudden you get in the character select screen, and it's just, you're all I can think of every time I drink up. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Uppies? Do I gotta get the uppies in there? All right, I can get some uppies in there. So I see, Evan, you are... Looks like you called that first, so you get the uppies. I'm your demon pop, my little demon pop. Yeet! Oh man, am I gonna have to crank up the ante for y'all? I mean, now that I'm y'all's EXE boyfriends, which... It's all in the TOS whenever you opened up my application, so I appreciate that. I mean, you might have just kind of clicked through. It's just a little quick little... But, you know, all the terms and conditions. 1, I am now your .exe boyfriend. And 2, just give me your memories. All the good ones. All the ones to be savored. How it's done. Yeah, no, real talk, I mean, K-pop Demon Hunters, the fact that it's not in Fortnite until now, I mean, well, you gotta give the devs some time to code. So I think that's the only reason it's coming out now as opposed to any earlier. All right, there we go. Get some uppies. There you go, Bello. Got you. Birthday uppies. Well, I can definitely make that happen, baby Zoda. I'm a wizard, Mihai. Am I going to wizarding school? Am I going to have all the emotional damage, but at least my parents' money to get me through 7 years of chaos? And, what is it? Maggie Smith just like, why is it always you three? Yeet. Who else? Baby Zoda. Where is Baby Zoda? There you are. Get you. No. Get you. Happy birthday. Baby Zoda, happy birthday. Baby Zoda, happy birthday. Baby Zoda, now yeet into the sky. And I will get you as well, Joey. Yes. Just start up the assembly line, yeeting everyone along the way. All going for a spin. Y'all like getting picked up by your giant boyfriend. Now yeet into the sky. I mean, it is late, so you know, as we got Bowser's Rage stage in the background, we can make things a little gentle. In fact, you know, I'm gonna even take things down tempo. Gonna skip ahead. We love Big Bad. We love Big Bad in all of his forms. Even when all of a sudden the internet sees what they did in Bowser's Inside Story, they go, we want you to be bigger. Kaiju Bowser, hell yeah! And then, Fat Bowser, me gusta. The internet is a very silly and degenerate place. Yes, Purple Survivor, let me grab you. There you are. Starting to recognize people's avatars, so get you in there. I did not see it yet, so I'll be real with y'all. I did not watch Homestuck personally, but that might be something we can do. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, just to see what's it like for someone who knew of all the Homestuck stuff. And maybe, let's get you, Amber. Check it out. What does it feel like to finally experience Homestuck, but not through the fandom? Do I read the comments? Maybe. I might read some stuff on YouTube. It was the one where we were talking about my furry Sona. Oh my god, where suddenly I reveal to the internet's like, Mihai, what's your persona? Do you have a fursona? Do you have a scale Sona? Do you have a feather Sona? What's your Sona? Tell us your Sona. The internet has been on a quest to make me grow a tail. Chat wants me to have a tail. Chat loves tails so much, like, Mihai, we want you to have a tail. Give us tail. Oh, just wait till you can see my tail. If I had a tail. Yeah. I totally don't have a tail. You have a tail. I don't have a tail. You're talking about tails, not me. I'm not talking about tails. You have tails. But go boy, don't you start that. No, don't you start that now. Got a bunny tail. That's an interesting one, actually. It's like all of a sudden, I'm the bunny on the moon. Please have a tail. Everyone, like, please do not have tail dysmorphia. Want a tail, get a tail, have a tail. Naya-chan, neuron activated. I heard that. Hi, Naya-chan. How you doing? Nah, a foxtail, rather. Y'all think I'm a fox boy? We were talking about this in the last stream where it's just, you know, you get the whole cat boy memes because a lot of people that just, you know, they like cat boys, they like cat girls, but then, of course, they never want to acknowledge the cat boy who turns into the cat man, where he's just grizzled, drinking a whiskey, and it's just like, cat boy. I haven't heard that term in years. See me more as a bunny. Get to be a lion. Oh, lions. Well, I was gonna say I don't want to take too much away from things because I know I do have a certain lion friend in the chat right now. Lions, man. There's some interesting stories about my connections with lions. I was gonna say, since Eternal Lion, my broski, you've kept lion as long as I've known you, so all of a sudden I go, don't want to go taken away from that. But, you know, of course, always good to have that flowing mane of the lions. I mean, lion characters, it's funny, looking at a lot of video games, for all the times I bounced around the internet, of course, you know, totally legit games. I wasn't just sniffing out different ROMs that people were downloading through their systems. It's funny, I seem to gravitate towards a lot of the lion characters. So any characters associated with lions, especially Square Enix, whenever they pair a character with lions, I'm like, crap, I'm going to like this character. No, you didn't, Naya-chan. No, you didn't. There is no tail back there. You saw no tail. You went in a direction where there is no tail. Any tail is your tail. It's not my tail. It's your tail. I don't know what you're talking about. Tail. Anyway. I was actually even looking at some of the Sonic... I mean, you know, we were a pair of lions once upon a lifetime ago. There's some funny stuff. I know, chat is gaslighting me so much. Chat and tails. I can't believe y'all. The tailception. Suddenly it's like all of a sudden you're sprouting multiple tails. You turn into a full kitsune with 9, except they're 9 different tails, one of each variety. I was actually checking out, since y'all had started sharing a bunch of tails, I was checking out those streamers because all of a sudden I'm like, man, that's a lot of tail. All right, let's see everyone who's bringing a tail or has a tail. Let's check out their tails. Not sexual. Let's check out who... A tiger. Orange and black, eh? Which it's interesting, I mean, I know. You know, having a bit of a fiery mane. I actually don't wear a lot of orange. Orange is an interesting color. I feel like it's a color that works really well for accents. Unless you're getting into kind of that orange-yellow crossover, and also, thank you for that liquid cool redeem. Little battery acid down the hatch. What happened? Internet acting up for you? Oh no. Well, tell it to work. The lion does not concern himself with tail rumors. The lion shares his tail proudly for the world to see. Oh my god. Y'all really trying to tell me? Tail pride, tail pride, tail pride. I mean, I know there's June. And then I know of one place that has a second June in August. But now y'all are saying Tail Pride. What month is Tail Pride month? Not that I need to know, but what month is legit question, chat. Not that I have a tail or anything. What month? I'm a tail ally. What month is Tail Pride month? It's September, so you're saying we're at the end of tail month. You're saying I should have been proud to have had a tail this entire month. And you're just telling me now. Not that I have a tail or anything. Chad, you're gaslighting me. I can't believe y'all. I can't believe y'all. No shame. Poca vergüenza. Well, happy September, everyone, to all of y'all with tails out there and y'all tail allies. Everyone likes tail in September. What is gaslighting? That isn't real. I know, gaslighting is just a figment of our imagination. I know because everyone has told me so. It's all in my head. Can't believe it. Hello, Carmen. Good day to you. How you be? Am I sure? I'd like to think so. I feel it would be wagging behind my butt. Yeah, there's no tail back there. Man, the internet does things to you. It either pulls you into a fandom, it mutates you into certain things. Gaslighting isn't real. Indeed, it isn't, Marine. Marine knows the score. Which, hi, by the way. How are you tonight? What's going on, Marine? Oh, my. Well, shucks, Iduka. Thank you very much. I'm just here to entertain y'all. No, you don't, Violet. No, you don't. You don't hear anything. That just scuff. That's just my foot. It's totally not a tail. Totally not a tail at all. Yeet. I can't believe y'all. I can't believe y'all. Y'all really just want my tail. I know, it is late in the States. So, where ya boy is broadcasting from in his mainframe. Just gonna put on a good show for y'all. Rainbow, what? That is a big message, Rainbow. You maxed out Final Form. Oh, you did all the hard stuff. You did the brutal stuff. Star, like, remember, objectify Mihai's tail respectfully. Real though. At least, not so much that Twitch is like, sussy. Are we gonna have to check other things? Are we gonna have to check how much booba you're showing on stream? Do we have any kind of under booba that is visible on stream right now? Just have fun, y'all. Access to the Garden of Assemblage. I didn't even know about the Garden of... Okay, I guess because it's Final Mix. That's why I didn't know about it. I played Kingdom Hearts 2 long time ago. So, there's a lot of stuff in Final Mix that I've not played yet. It would be fun to get Final Mix. God, that would take forever to get through. A Dragon Tail, eh? Interesting. I mean, if I had a tail, which I totally don't, but that is good to know. Not that I have a tail or anything. I totally don't have a tail. I can't believe we're still talking about tails. Y'all get me started on tails every time. This is like Croc and Cloacas. Everyone just starts talking about tails. I can't believe y'all. Is it because I'm horny? Is that why y'all want me to have a tail? You want me to be horny with a tail. And then all of a sudden I just open my mouth, show teeth. It's just all of these secondary, tertiary sexual characteristics? I'm trying to think where they fall into that. So here's a question for y'all in chat. Let's just say, you see someone who's got a tail, not I have a tail, horns, and teeth. What first gets your attention? None of the obvious answers. Booba come without saying. But horns, if you get a horny sprite. Tail, if you get a sprite who likes tail, has tail. Any involvement with tail, not that I have any involvement with tail. Or teeth. What grabs you first? I'm curious. Or are y'all personality enjoyers. Horny with a tail, eh? Tail, everything. Wanted to fight Axel as Sora canon final mix? Okay. Y'all saying I look like a Deimos. I mean, I've heard some people call me a Damon in the past. Certainly many people have called me a demon. A Deimos. Interesting. The eyes. Well, eyes always are a good focal point. We've got tail, we've got teeth, we've got eyes, we've got one personality. Interesting. Very interesting. The glitch is painful. The glitch? Oh no. What glitch is painful? Yeah, I was gonna say, is there? What's going on? Why is there pain? There should not be pain. We want pleasure, not pain. Teeth and voice. Ah, we've got an audio enjoyer. It's no fun. I will say, Jellyfish, it's no fun to spoil something on the way. I mean, if you're gonna reveal spoilers to the internet, what's the fun in anticipating what happens next? I'm gonna tell you all a story. So, once upon a lifetime ago, Harry Potter. Now, whatever your opinion is of J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter, of course, was a worldwide phenomenon. And every book that was released had such massive events where every bookstore is just ready at midnight to let everyone in like hounds on a hunt to get the books. And you know, books 1 through 5, talking early 2000s here, Internet 1.0. People would consume it, they would enjoy it, they'd start talking about it, you know, the merch starts going crazy. Around the time they got to about book 6, which I want to say was like 2007 if I remember correctly, all of a sudden, book comes out. Or actually, no, I think it was, what year was it? Yeah, I think it was 2007. So here, the book comes out. And we're in the age of the internet, forums, and smaller communication platforms, long before social media. And maybe it was like 2006. I want to say 5 or 6 was when book 6 came out. But, so all of a sudden, I had tapped into a copy and managed to blast through it in 24 hours. Really enjoyed it. So then, I tap into a forum the next day. Snape kills Dumbledore. Boom. Cue the Vine boom. There was an entire group of trolls. I think, man, what year did book 6 come out? But either way, they were blasting out forums with spam accounts to just reveal this major spoiler from the book so that everyone who had not blasted through it in 24 hours had the big twist spoiled. And that sucks. That's not fun. The thing about spoilers is that you want to enjoy a story, even if you might know a little bit where it's going to go. It's the adventure of how you get there. So it kills the enjoyment by people who just want to screw with you. Same thing happened with book 7. I remember I was tapped into a Baltimore IP address. I remember very distinctly I was tapped into an address near the Baltimore Convention Center. Conveniently, Otakon in Baltimore was going on the same time as book 7 from Harry Potter releasing. And I got word that people on Sunday of the convention, the day of the release, were walking around with page-notated spoilers of every major happening in the final book. And that's just a dick move. That's just not fun. At that point, you're trying to ruin someone's fun, and I mean, people would do it for the lulz, as they would say. But what are you getting out of that, aside from just watching people's miserable expressions? Because they're just going, bruh, I wanted to find out, especially with stories. So, your boy loving memories, as he does. I love to tap into a memory and just look at it and see everything inside it and just go through that step by step of playing it out, where you don't have to think about when's the moment when you get the twist. But that's me. So, I'm not one who's going to be dropping any new spoilers. I know we've got some Deltarune humor here, which, it's been a few months since Deltarune. Anything that is, I'd say at least as long as something is within 2 weeks about, that's usually a good period for, hey, easy on the spoilers. But it's good to enjoy things. Let people enjoy things. I mean, whether you're in the physical world, the digital world, it's hard to find the things that bring you joy and passion. So, lean into them. Have fun with them. There's so much in the world that's miserable. I know everything's difficult right now. Suddenly, there's everyone screaming about taking Tylenol nowadays. So, be good to people. No spoilers. Any spoilers, things like, did you hear someone shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand of the Austro-Hungarian Empire? I mean, it's about 110 years past the spoiler date, so. Excited to get a new book, eh? Oh, no! Eternal Lion mentioning you were watching an Undertale video and then suddenly they throw in Kylo Ren killing Han Solo. I'll tell you another story. So I was tapping into an IP address at an AMC cinema. Now, movie theaters. I have strong opinions on movie theaters. And I will only tap in to watch something at a movie theater if it is a movie theater where they have very strict rules that you need to shut up, sit down, and not interrupt anyone's movies. So, any of y'all who've ever heard of a place called the Alamo Drafthouse? Yeah, exactly. Episode 7 out for less than 24 hours and you get some shitlord who's spoiling it on the internet. Boo. Boo to them. But so, I happened to tap in and was watching episode 7. And here, as I'm watching this, I'm just hearing the cacophony in the audience. This group of chuckleheads, right by where I can hear everything. And they're just going on, basically doing a riff tracks of the entire frickin' movie. Which, okay, fine. You're having fun, but not everyone has seen the movie, so shut up. Don't be rude about it. Don't just go off and kind of make your own show. Especially, I tapped into an AMC cinema that was in New York. This was expensive to get into, mind you. So, here, I'm trying to watch, and of course, leading up to the scene where I go, I already know, they've just spoiled it for me. And I'm able to then go through the speakers, just be like, guys, stop. Don't, come on. Let someone enjoy the movie for the first time. Which at least they shut up for 5 minutes so I could see the scene. But at that point, it's too late. I already hear exactly what you said. Kylo Ren is about to Han Solo. Minor spoilers for episode 7, but it's been 10 years at this point, so. It's. Let people enjoy things. Just let people enjoy things. Whatever it is. Doesn't matter if it's. I was about to say Minecraft, but then I'm like, okay, I'm remembering now the Minecraft movie and what happened with the chicken jockstrap. All of a sudden, everyone just launching stuff. Wait, chicken jockey. Slip of the tongue. Anyway. Yeah. It's just rude to spoil people's fun. And I get it. I mean, they make special movies, that sing-along movies where you go, okay, you want to be obnoxious, you want to belt it out, you want to have the entire theater all a quarter step off from each other, like it's a terrible karaoke version of Don't Stop Believin'. Great! Perfect! Do it there at the designated spot where everyone can be an asshole together and have fun being assholes together. And for the people who want to enjoy the media, let them enjoy the media. Boom. I probably missed a very hilarious cue when I did that, but you know what? Let's see. Make sure I got something off. fixed up. I'm getting everything all ready for you guys. So, whoop. Did I make an oopsie? Oh, that is definitely... No. All right. I was trying to extract my games while I was doing that, so I could get that show on the road. Extract files. Yeah. Full path names. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. That worked well. So, that's my little screed on letting people enjoy things. Have I played Sister? I've not played Sister Location. So I have played... I started playing FNAF with Security Breach. I like the open world feeling of Security Breach. I like the lore of the original 6 games, but I'm not really interested in the gameplay. So, I know Scott Cawthon did something amazing with the games that he created, and using multimedia fusion. So he really used a lot of his resources to do some cool stuff with very simple game engines, and to be able to get his stuff out there. Scott Cawthon is a really interesting guy, which for the stuff he's developed over the years and his horror sci-fi elements that he's done, I don't know if any of y'all had seen, someone had actually documented some of Scott Cawthon's other games that were not FNAF, and showing some of the grotesque, almost H.R. Giger-like, or I forget if it's Giger or Jeeger, but stuff that's almost that kind of aesthetic for how grotesque he would get with things. Which, yeah, I know, I've watched all the playthroughs of Sister Location. I don't have interest in that kind of click game. It's there for the story. And you know, at the time, it was Scott making a game where he could put stuff in and be able to get that story out. But you know, now he's got Steel Wool doing other things. I will be interested to see where it looks like if I saw Secret of the Mimic is going to get a DLC, which hopefully they've optimized it a bit, because that game made my PC chug. It was getting really hot in this PC when all of a sudden it's like, how did anyone optimize these textures? Golly! Heck! But tell you what, are y'all ready for a game? Y'all want to start playing some video games? Let me see if I can get one pulled up for y'all. There we go. That's number 1. So let me see if I can get that all set up. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Fix that up, change that on over. There we go. All right, so I'm going to transform that. Oh, nope, don't do that. There we go. Y'all ready for some games? I'm going to start off with Witchfall, Secret of Emotica. So, friend of the channel, Baconfish, has released another update of this, and it's a very cute platformer. Got voiceover, got sprite artwork. It is really good looking. Let me just make sure. There we go. Ah, that's right, that doesn't work. Warning, incoming game. We do it manually. And make sure my controller's behaving. But, so, yeah, Baconfish has released this game. Originally released a demo last year for Sage 2024. So, gonna check this out. See what Baconfish has been working on. Make sure, uh-oh. Does my screen work? Okay. I got my controls, got my audio. There we go. That's all ready to go. Credits, quit game. Does he count as a VTuber? Does who counts as a VTuber? Who are we talking about? Who's a VTuber? I mean, I guess I am a digital sprite. I can count as a VTuber if y'all want me to be a VTuber. There we go. But yeah, I'll say one of the fun things, especially about a lot of the stuff that comes out of that comes out of Sage, is because with Sonic, you know, going back to, I'm trying to think, was it 1990 or 1991? Let me double check when the original Sonic was. But so we got a lot of love for pixel artwork because, you know, that's how you made video games at the time. So the original video game, let me double check. I want to say it was 91. 1991. Phew. Man, it's been a minute to look and go. Sonic is 34 years old. Mario, the Mario series, just turned 40. It's amazing. In fact, you know what? I'm going to turn myself into marketable pixel artwork. Hi. Let's play a game. Ooh. All right. We got a second character now. You know what? New character. Who we got here? I should know your name. Okay. Also, taking a moment to appreciate this artwork right here, because just this detail, the love for the animations. Melee, throw Orbessa. Okay, who is Orbessa? Climb ladder, slide. Well, let's do this.
Hurry up, Rez! We're not on a picnic.
Rez.
All right, old Bessa, keep your bow on. We're here, aren't we?
Hello there.
Huh?
Can I help you?
Huh?
Oh,
I know
my.
you.
Aren't you both just the cutest little muffins? The name's Frenchie.
Ah.
How do you do?
Well, he's charmed.
Oh, shucks. I'm Rez, and that there is old Bessa. Say, you wouldn't happen to know the Shard Keeper, would you?
Master Diviner sent us. We came to see if the Emotica shard is safe. Oh, of course, darlings. Come on in.
Mm-hmm.
Please help yourself to lemonade. I'll just check on the shard.
Ah, she's got the shot.
Really?
Congratulations on your
Rez,
download, Amber.
Don't forget why we
Yep.
came here.
Real, though.
Relax, old Bessa. If any bad guys show up, we'll just use the element of surprise. They won't see us coming.
They'll never see him coming. They'll see that your mind is too fast for eyes. You're done in. Actually, you know, that seems bad.
They've got Miss Frenchie.
Oh, no! A giant bada furry!
Voice that sails ye swamps. We're
A bada pirate furry! She just got Princess Peached.
Guess we didn't see that coming, huh?
Oh, no!
And that poor lady. What are we gonna do, Rez? Huh?
We're gonna save her, of course. Now the shard and go home is here.
I know, Broski is large.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait for me!
All right. Navigating the world, not sure where to go next. Check the compass. It'll take us to our next objective. All right, so we got Broski right here. He is not voiced. That's actually a good question. I know Baconfish had announced who were the new voice actors for this, but I don't know if that's. I think someone in the same vocal type. I don't think they're actually Rarity's voice actor, though. Pirates who captured Miss Frenchie. Quickest way out through the portal. Scatter the glyphs. Yeah, we'll go get those. Had a T key, could use some dynamite to blow stuff up. Okay, okay. We'll find some glyphs in there. So we got Orbessa. And, oh, that looks like the thing we need. And he looks happy. He looks like he wants to get blown up. All right. Slide by hitting OK. Slide through spaces. Okay. Hit right trigger. There we go. All right, platform seems just do a slide jump to go higher. Okay. There we go. Nice. Ah! All right, Broski's got them Sonic stuff. He can't get, or actually rather, I was gonna say, I think it's more Bubsy who couldn't get wet. All right, we got our collectible stuff. What we got going on here? Collect all the portal glyphs. Everything will be good to use. Hello, Broski. You want to get blown up. There we are. Okay. Now. Oh, no. Can't do that. Can't do that. All right. Oh, no. That's not a platform we can use. There we go. Okay. So, onward and upward. There we are. Get all these little fruitsies here. What you got to say? Orbessa is a great weapon. Oh, nope. I did that wrong. There we go. Try that again. Try that again. I love a good platformer. Boom! Get scorpioned. Or rather, I scorpion the scorpion. I don't know. Step on these time switches, blah, 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 blah. Time blocks, hurry, won't have long. Get my thing! Okay, easy peasy. Nice. Now we can blow up the other guy. Oh, I definitely need to get in there. Okay. Mine shaft! So we can go into the mine shaft later. All right, Orbessa, let's go do that one more time. One of the fun things about games that are innovating from that 16-bit era is how colorful things like this are. So I really love the work that goes into sprite artwork. And it really is an art form. Any of y'all who have seen sprite art in different games. There we go. All right, go. Easy peasy. Wahoo! Nice. Hi, who you be? Are you a hermit crab? Are you like a made hermit crab? Okay. Interesting design. I respect that. So we got Rez Pantaman. That is Broski's name. Which I think now we gotta go into the mine shaft. Got anything else to say, Broski? Find partner Marie. Done. A maid spider. Hold LP, hold left What is that? Left button? Okay. Left button to take a look at your surroundings. Health reaches 0, be brought back to the start. Okay, okay. There we are. Wahoo. I might just get zoned in and start playing the game. Okay, so y'all are thinking spider. Whoops. There we go. Got a zap switch. Press B melee attack to flip it and see what happens. Oop, no. So, what else do we have up here? Target tracks! Another path open. Star blocks? So we need to find a star switch. Okay, jump down. Oh! Nice, nice, nice. Broski wants to go boom. Okay, noted. Hello, who you be? Wait. What? Brah? Something tells me either this is... this is either dev art, or we have a very silly gimmick going on here. But anyway, seeing those goggles, I just have one thing to say. Hold your arm out. It makes you sexy. Teehee. If you know, you know. Anyway. Let me also switch things over right now. Since we're not doing just chatting right now. Games and demos.
Mihai, get the banana!
Ow.
Potassium.
Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Switch that on over. I know we're about halfway through this game right now, but never too late to switch. Is there anything else to get up here? Let me double check. No, that's just the way out. And congratulations on your download, Nia-chan. Oh. Here we go. Into the target tracks. Howdy. Marie. Oh, you must be the kids Manny called about. So you're looking for glyphs, huh? We sure are. Have you seen any around here, ma'am? Yep, I hit a Magatama glyph behind the target door below us. Can't be too careful with these pirates running around. We'll have to take out all 3 targets in the area to open it up, so you kids can handle that, right? Yeah, we got this. Come on, Orbessa. With any luck, we'll find another T-key around here. So let's see now. Okay, we got more things to check out. We got targets. Boom!
Oh, Nelly.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Whoop! Didn't mean to do that. I was getting too cocky. Uh-oh. Speaking of getting hit. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, man. I should have grabbed that. All right. Anyway. Also, man, that is such a cocky squat pose. Anyway. Onward and upward. Boom! There we go. That's 2. Now for 3. Okay. Boom, boom. Ta-da! Now we get the Magatama. So... Boom! Nice. Okay, we got stuff. And we can get a plunger! Interesting, I'm noticing wrench level 1, so it looks like we can actually level up our weapons in the bigger game. Alright, cool, cool. Get that Magatama. Nice. What you gotta say, Marie? Oh, great work, kids. Looks like we're done here. Meet me at the other side of the mine. That tea key will come in handy. What? Bump. And if I remember correctly, it's right up here. We get this, broski. Boom! Or do you use the old internet meme? Boom! In we go. Wahoo. Oh, hi again, Marie. What you up to? Saw a diamond glyph in the tunnel, but no one ever came down. Some with the water pressure. All right. Uh-oh. Broski does not like water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's not gonna be good. I got the feeling something's gonna go very wrong having to get away from that water. All right, cool. Uh-oh. Yep, right on cue. All right. Ah! Heck. All right, uno mas. I probably should have actually gone up first just to kind of scout it out. There we go. Get more stuff. All right, we got that. That's all good. Oh. And stopped. Nice. All right, onward and upward. Talk to me, Marie. What you got to say? Good night, Bella. Get some rest. All right. Now, let's go in that portal. Do. Up we go. Back up to the top. And out of the mines. Nah, I don't want to enter yet. See if Broski has anything else to say. Well, looks like the portal's up and running. Good job, kids. You should probably go after those rowdy pirates now. Onward and upward. Off to this Robotnik-looking place. Stage clear. Look at this guy, cocky in his parachute pants. 90s as heck. Okay, so that is the new level in this demo. Nice. Nice. So yeah, all of these, I'm going to drop it in chat because I realize I've not mentioned it. But in case any of y'all want to check out the games, they are available at sageexpo.org. So we've got more stuff. And actually, what do we want to do? Do we want to do Alp Yourself, or do we want to move on to our next one? I think I want to check out some of the other games because that level was totally new. So yeah, more of Witchfall. And of course, check out the devs' work on Twitter, on Blue Sky. But yeah, we got some fun stuff. Let me queue up another one. What do we have? I want to play a 3D game. What am I going to pull up? So, here's one I'd seen recently called Rollin' Rascal. So let me just switch on back. There we are. And get that all queued up. Let me also change my music a little bit. Get that to some lower key. Unless, of course, y'all want to feel the anxiety of Music Man breathing down your neck. There we go. I think this also fits the vibe. So I'm gonna pull up Rollin' Rascal for the next one. Because I've been curious. I've been seeing this game showing up on social media. Hopefully it doesn't start in full screen. Because that is the one thing that'll set me off, is whenever a game automatically defaults to full screen, I'm just like, bruh, don't! It defaulted to full screen! Dang it! Heck. Bruh, don't do this to me. Don't do I want windowed mode. I want windowed. Windowed is good for the streamer guy. Oh my. Well, let's see what I can do for that. There we go. Don't default to full screen, ever!
Warning. Incoming.
Sorry about that, y'all. That is the other problem that happens whenever you're trying to change resolutions, is for some reason OBS does not like that nowadays. So, as I was getting the game set up, it's like, get screwed. So, alright. Don't launch your games in full screen, please. I beg of y'all. Alright, anyway, onward and upward. Let's check out this game. Buccaneers Beach, Wild Waste. Oh. Rocky Vista. Looks like we're gonna get some Sonic Adventure kind of gameplay going on with us. Oh, hey, broski. Very much Sonic Adventure. Now, so we got some good models right off the bat. I can dig this. All right. What do we have here? Which, oh my god, a Sonic-inspired game at the Sonic Amateur Games Expo? I would have never expected. Okay, so I see we do have a few graphical glitches, but it looks like it's in the earliest alpha, so that's kind of comes when you're experimenting with new games. Always share the love for video game testers, because, you know, they put in the magic to make sure that when you get ready for the eventual release, to take care of the weird stuff like this. Let's see, what we got going on here? Broski, broski, broski. Adjust the camera so we're not just behind your butt the entire time. What we got here? So it looks like we got a lot of running around we can do. Now what happens? Are you good to go in the water, or are you very Sonic? You can go in the water, okay. You're not too Sonic. Boom. Nice. And again, all these games are at Sage, so Sonic Amateur Games Expo. Looks like the camera does not adjust too much automatically, so still in early phases, okay. Early, okay. Get these little gemstone thingamajiggers here. Which I'm curious as to if Broski is supposed to be based off of something. I'm wondering. Just cartoon design? Might be like Penny's Big Breakaway, where it's very fantasy-styled humans. Or rather, cartoon-styled humans. Ooh. That looks like a shiny. I want it. Oh, can't get it from here. But on the other hand, it looks like I can get up there. That's how we do it. Okay. I might or might not have played a 3D platformer over the years. Just once or twice. Every now and then. Might have played a few. Just a few. Get the red shiny and go and do something else. Find my way to the goal. There we go. All right, onward and upward. We are okay. All right, let's see. Adjusting, moving. I was supposed to swing off of that. Never mind. So we got wall jumps. Noted. What else do we have here? Goal! Okay, now I need to try it out. That soccer ball go. Ball. No. Which, good animation. Broski actually does kick the soccer ball. All right, broski, bend it like Beckham. Where are we going? Let's see. What happens if we actually get it in a goal? Do we go to Brazil? Nope, I missed. Come on, come on. I want the ball. My ball. My ball. I'm like DM's Pup Cookie. I'm like, I want to play with the ball. There we go. Nice. Okay. And... although ball rolling physics are a little loose. No. Almost, almost. Yeah, it is really awkward how you do not have any auto camera yet. So if I have anything that I think would be good for the next build is working out the camera adjusting a bit better. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get goal? So they did animate it. Nice. I bet that's a rail grinding mechanic. Nice. Okay, okay. Okay, so bro, whoa! That's an enemy. Did it just go boom? Okay. Noted, so I gotta be very careful with that. Have I ever watched Sonic X? Long time ago. Uh-oh. I don't think it's supposed to uh-oh. What was that? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Ah. There we go. Okay. Hey? Was... All right. Red gem, don't mind if I do. That's probably a checkpoint. Interesting, interesting. I missed. All right. Well, speed up. Chris freaking... So, there's actually some interesting discourse about that. Ah, that is a bottomless pit. Okay. There's some interesting discourse on how, with Sonic X, one of the things that really hurts Chris's character is a lot of the censorship that 4K had to... Dang it. A lot of the censorship that 4K had to make once upon a lifetime ago. So, there was an issue in which, to get it on broadcast television, broadcast standards said, here's all this stuff that we need you to take out. And a lot of it ended up being Chris's story, where you get this rich kid who admittedly turns out to have a lot of trauma when you're looking at him. Oh, dang it. So, unfortunately, the American version, because they weren't allowed to do certain things, lost a lot of his reason in the plot. So what's the deal with that? Why can't I actually access that? Controls. Ball form, jump bounce. You know what? I'm gonna try and see what happens if I can grab that. Does that help me? Maybe not. Not quite. So yeah, that's a little bit... And part of that is just the difficulty of what goes on with localization of certain certain series, especially once upon a lifetime ago, with sentiments in the West towards characters and, you know, kids going through dramatic arcs, dealing with trauma and things like that. There we go. So those are not... Okay, those are not functional yet. Boom. Don't fall off, don't fall off. Yeah, so probably early alpha for this game. In fact, I think these guys were actually having a casting call not too long ago. No. Do not speed down. Do not speed. Do not. Come on. I'm going too slow. Gotta go fast. Wahoo. Oh, that hit detection was weird. All right. Oh man, there we go. Lock on, get my rail grind. Okay, so we got that auto programmed in. I missed. I overthought it. So I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that if you crash into a wall, you take hit damage. It reminds me a little bit of Bubsy once upon a lifetime ago, which Bubsy made some interesting choices that were very antagonistic to the platform genre. But anyway, you know, give every game a fair shot. I dashed right over it. Alright. So how far... I wonder, how much more do we have to see in this... So you can't blast through those. Noted. I feel like there's a lot that should be destroyed. Or destructible. And keep in mind, if I do have any comments on a game like this, generally it's from a thing of feedback, because any game that... A lot of games at Sage are demos, and some of them are very early. So, like with the camera right now, how it's challenging and I'm manually controlling the camera for every movement. And I am worried I'm gonna... Oh! I'm worried I'm gonna fall into the void! So stuff like this will get polished in time. There we go. So yeah, feedback when you're looking at something and going, it's a little challenging. Getting the feel for it. So where are we going now? Large levels. Interesting. How big is this? I'm just gonna bring the music down just a skosh. There we go. Because it feels like everything is a little on the loud side. There we go. That feels comfortable. Now to get ourselves back up. That's where we're gonna go. All right. Ride the robot. cause a little chaos riding on their back, and... Where do I go now? There we go. That's usually a good guide. Alright, so we got rails, very Sonic Adventure 2 coded. Hello, Jester. We're playing Rollin' Rascal. I'm doing an expo of games from the Sonic Amateur Games Expo. So right now we're checking out a whole bunch of... Stop! No! Dang it. Okay, I do not like that, where all of a sudden you're back down to the beginning. Which, God Morgan, I believe you said you were Danish, correct? I was trying to think of that for a second. Which, apologies if my pronunciation is awful. I know that Danish has some unique vowels, but I do not have much experience with the language. Now, flexing stuff, we got a score multiplier. Okay, fun. Oh, come on. Yeah, definitely feel like I want to have a little more snapping. Especially 3D Sonic games. Okay, so that was the point where we needed to switch rails. No! There we go. Okay. Ow. Now here's the question. Where do we want to go from here? Because I'm not entirely sure where our next spot is. Okay, so we got some poses we can do. So Broski got a lot of character. Broski is totally an anime. Nice. There's a lot of promise. That much I can say. Okay. Another checkpoint. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do, is how to break the cage open. Wow, those things are actually spikes. Okay. So now I am Ball. I've taken Ball form. I've become Ball. There we go. Take the upper path. In any Sonic-like, it's always good to aim for the upper path. So, okay, keep moving. There we are. And... okay. I missed. Alright. Alright, onward and upward. Now, how to get up there? Nope, that didn't work. That's what I was wondering, is if you need to have a lot of speed to break the cages. Because I'm not entirely sure the mechanic for breaking those. What could we do? What could we do? Where do we go from here? Do I need to go around? Or do I go here? Nope, that didn't do it. So it is possible. You were able to see that. Okay. I know I didn't have a chance to take too much of a look at the game page. I didn't want to spoil too much, just in case it's something that I think it's good to go in blind and see what we run into. What can we do? What can we do? Can't do it? Okay, I see. I'll also say one of the things, so I've had some people rake me over the coals for this, but I'm partial to Sonic Adventure 1. Although I get that the mechanics can be a bit jank, I always preferred the style of Sonic Adventure 1. Sonic Adventure 2, while it does refine some things, I struggled a lot with Sonic Adventure 2. Particularly because you had to change up your gameplay so much that some of the stages, like especially the Tails and Eggman stages, just... The bottom bar with the little guys. So I see we've got a certain angle. It looks like it calculates that we're moving at. Speed, how many meters per second. I might actually be soft-locked. So, how do I up? I hate to say it, I think we're soft-locked right now, because right now I can't get up to that thing. And I'll also say, I much preferred Sonic Adventure 1's soundtrack. And part of that is Sonic Adventure 1, it takes a lot of stuff that is brought over from all the Sonic games to this point. Or to that point at the time. So you're getting all these musical leitmotifs that are mixed into new themes. So every moment, you're not just playing something. And Mario does this very well. With Koji Kondo, and I apologize, I forget the guy who's been heading a lot of the Mario music stuff. Hello, Hair Void. How you be today? We're playing some Sonic-inspired games today. But I'll be real, I think I need to probably step away from this one because I fear I am soft-locked. So. Alas. Oh, well. We gave it a shot. That is Rollin' Rascal. So it's an early alpha. And I do have thoughts. I feel there are some places where the game can be improved. But, you know, cheers to them on their first run. And go check this out. Go try it out. I might just have sucked for a second. But it is free to try. In fact, they've got their early access on Steam. So that one is even easier to find. But yeah. So we have tried that. And I think I'll change things up. And hello, Taco Cat. Come on in. Hope you're doing well. I will try to put on a very good show for you. I'm doing a whole thing of indie games. Let me change this up a little bit. And if Twitch gets mad at me, oh, and a deal I can't refuse! Serving me up another hot game fresh off the griddle! What shall we look at next? We looked at Witchfall. We looked at Rollin' Rascal. Let's see. Where do I want to go for the next one? I see Liquid Cooled Redeem. Well, thank you very much. Skull. Stay hydrated, y'all. Oh, you didn't miss too much Snow Dragmar. So basically, I just switched off the game because right now, unfortunately, I think we're stuck. I think I got soft locked where I was. So might be a thing that the devs need to test. And hello, Ink. How you be tonight? It's been a minute. But yeah, so I think I got soft locked. So I was going to click away from Rollin' Rascal. It's in early alpha. So the game does have some stuff that devs will be, I'm sure they will be working on right now. But yeah, gave it a shot, tried through a level, and now going to be changing things up as I'm deciding what game to play next. You know what? Here's an interesting one. It's called Cosmo Vulpes. And if you can't guess by the name, it's about foxes. Inspired by 90s and 2000s 3D platformers, Cosmo Vulpes is a sci-fi adventure with a bounty hunter fox, his jetpack, and a lot of high-tech gadgets. Wishlist now. Check out the story. Ooh, this one looks colorful. This one looks kind of like Super Lucky's Tale. So let me get that pulled up. We're going to do Cosmo Vulpes next. This is a Unity game. Don't be full screen. Don't be full screen. Don't be full screen. My VTuber inspo. Damn it, it's full screen. Son of a digit! Developers, if any of you are in here, please don't make your game full screen. Ah! It looks stylish, but damn it, it's full screen. I can't see y'all right now. Give me a second. Oh God, what the heck has it done to me? What happened? Bruh? What happened? Oh no, this is totally... Uh-oh. This is not gonna end well. Hold on. Ah! I think I just got screwed up right now. Dang it, full screen, no full screen. Oh, come on. It looks great, it looks awesome, but no fucking full screen, damn it! I got boxed, indeed I did. But at least we got some groovy music, so you know what? We can switch over in a second. Let me get this all set up. Come on, OBS. Don't give me anything weird. Don't be weird with me, OBS. What do I look like right now? Ah, there we go. I'm back to normal. All right. It resized all of my windows. So all my... Bad beat. Oh, but I want to be a good boy. I don't want to be a bad boy. I want to be a good boy. All right, let's fix this up. There we go. Now, something's a little weird right now, so let me just make sure I got this. Oh no, did my window get all... Did it mess up my scene? Hang tight, guys. Another one where the music is a little on the loud side. Bring that down just a skosh. Let me see what's going on, because right now, my Windows source... Uh-oh. I gotta be able to bring you the game. Heck. Oh no, it totally messed that up. There we go. All right, that's better. Now we can do this. Someone needs to draw full screen as a person. Cursed. Full screen is just cursed. Full screen is the Jerry of Undertale. No one likes a full screen game. Especially, so, if any of y'all know what I'm doing for y'all in the Zettaplex, my setup is something that I've got an ultra wide. I've got 2 other monitors that are different resolutions. So full screen just makes a mess of all of them. But, so, I'll say my inspiration for my look, you know, it's hard to say. It feels like there's so many things that I've gathered ever since I was a little sprite on Internet 1.0 that I'm not entirely sure I could even name everything that's been an inspiration at this point. Let me also get OBS back in place. Come on. Ugh, that made a total mess of everything. Full screen no bueno. Full screen no bueno. I do not like full screen. Full screen is literally Stalin. Oh yeah, no. And I'm even gonna say this, broski, is I'm big on that, whenever you get that 1600 resolution. So the widescreen version of 16 by 10. Where it's 3840 by 1600. That's the sweet spot. I even thought about having a second ultra wide. But at that point, it's good to have a regular monitor in there. Change one thing about me. What would I change? I feel like the one thing I'd change about me. Let me switch over the game, by the way. There.
Warning. Incoming game.
Now that works. So we got some funky music in the background. The one thing I would change, if y'all had seen the meme where it's like, so-and-so is into me for my personality, but I've got nothing but mental problems and a big chest. A little more serotonin in life. A little more serotonin and dopamine. If only I had some more serotonin instead of this big jock. T. Anyway, with that out of the way. Uh-oh. Let me even try restarting the game. So, hang tight. There we go. Now it starts in windowed. Yeah, ultra wide is the way to go. And so, in the Zettaplex, I've got an ultra wide. I've actually got a vertical monitor set up. So I've got an ultra wide for my main monitor. I've got a standard 1440p monitor above me. And then I've also got my tablet for a third monitor. So I've got everything all filled up and split up so I can be talking to y'all and doing things in different directions. Ooh, still loud. Okay, let me fix that music. Okay, so some menus, it looks like you actually need to Green Ruins. That has a very classic Sonic kind of level. There we go. How's that for you audio-wise? Is that good for y'all? Can y'all hear me over there? So that's the thing. Sage is literally the Sonic Amateur Games Expo. So all of the developers who enter Sage, in many cases either grew up as Sonic fans or have been inspired by Sonic as a franchise. So a lot of the games that they create, with Sonic now being a 34-year-old game series, I'm old. It's a series where, you know, it inspires other things. Like how Disney's Robin Hood was a big cultural touchstone in the furry community. Or Star Wars to sci-fi. There we go. But here's the thing. When you've got mental problems and some big personality, you find the love of your life and just say, let's take Tylenol together. And that's how you know you found your match. Green ruins in the null dimension. Oh, okay, okay. You know what? Let's go classic. We'll try green ruins. Yo! Broski is rad as heck. Okay, I dig this design. Let's get some close-ups. Yeah, I forget which one of y'all called out Sly Cooper, but I'm definitely getting this vibe. We got some early mid-2000s cell shading. Crouch. Swipe. Okay. I feel like I want a little bit more of the swipe animation, but it's looking pretty solid so far. We got something. Let me check my controls, by the way. Options. Nope, no controls. Oh, it's keyboard. All right. So that is a thing that's not been implemented yet, where it'll automatically switch the controller. So, okay, we got our double jump. I'll say I dig the vibe of this place. This is my kind of... Very much me. I like nature, especially when it's been technitized. Now, let's see, what do we have here? And especially when you can slow down the pace. I know, very Sly or Crash Bandicoot. Oh, come on, am I stuck? I was stuck on a wall. It almost makes me think, I don't know if any of y'all ever read the webtoon, I believe it was Let's Play, where you get the streamer Martial Law, who's totally not inspired by Markiplier, commenting on a dev's game. Ah. Dropkick! I can dig this vibe, though. I'm looking forward to seeing more that comes out of this game. Cool.
Hold R while in the air to use your jetpack.
Just get ourselves an Omochao in this one. So... Oh, okay, okay. So we got it for a limited time. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, yeah, I know Let's Play has been around for a while.
Some crates can only be broken using the bomb gadget or burst gadget.
So, how do I use that then? There we go. So, I think if I'm understanding it right, there we go. Left trigger allows us to do that. Get myself a power-up. Okay, okay. Yeah, so you know, Sly, Ratchet, and Clank, they both came from the same era of that post-Crash Bandicoot Spyro era. Can place a checkpoint using blah. Ta-da! Bueno. Hi, who you be? Holographic Fennec Fox. Yo! Saphira. Klaus. So Klaus is our main character. We've got Klaus the Fox and Saphira, who looks like a Fennec. Okay. Wait. Yep, and he gets an anime expression. Yep, bruh. He's like, yo, good to see you, Sappy. Hey, wait, why am I here again? I know we're having some fun playing games, but I'm also here just to entertain y'all. And hopefully y'all just find your eyes getting heavy and start dancing off to a dream world and all the beautiful memories that await you. Did I pay attention before I got on the mission? No, I can't read. I'm an Undertale fan. We're broke, we have a ton of bills to pay, fuel to our spaceship, and the pieces of our equipment are so expensive. Real though. Sappy, so real. So we have to collect Voltex. Nice pun there. They have a lot of energy, and that means money. Oh yeah? Stay focused, someone's paying a huge prize. Don't have many options. Aha. Oh man, how big is this level? Okay, so we got a thing we can go check out. Yeah, real talk, everything is expensive right now. Anything you think is not expensive just isn't expensive yet. Oh, and that thing was a bomb. Okay, so we do have a lock-on thing. Good to know. We do have lock-on. So as you can see, some sonic mechanisms. Where else are we going? Okay, I guess we just need to go down here. Checkpoint! Now these guys look like baddies, so I'm going to attack them. Attack them before they attack me. Boom! So, okay. And Amber, may you have wonderful dreams. May everything that your mind sets out before you feel like a memory that you can reach out, touch, and bring into reality when you return to the land of the waking. Until we meet again, good night. Lol. I won't make things too real for y'all. I certainly want to be a place where y'all can escape reality. As a digital soul, first and foremost, what matters to me is dreams. I want a world that is a place to get away from the stress of reality. So I won't bring up too much that evokes reality. Now, I do feel we could probably work on the collision detection for the bits, so it's a little easier to grab them, because it does feel like I have to be very precise walking over them. Activate 3 switches.
I bet I'm your favorite.
And thank you for the follow. Come on in. ASMR to help people fall asleep, eh? Well, I won't give away too many secrets, but there's more things I aim to create for y'all. I look forward to sharing new projects in due time. I'll be honest, a certain writer is a very long-time friend and professional collaborator, and I certainly would love to get some of her work when she's done being a not Disney princess to share with y'all. Now, how do we get back up? What was this thing? Activate 3 switches to open the gate. Switch 1. Now we got Switch 2. Oh, so we can actually climb up the walls a bit. That's good to know. Interesting. Okay, so interesting using the jetpack like that. So, huh. Now where is, aha, there's switch number 3. Oh, so you actually got their full names, Purple Survivor. Nice. Which I know that's the fun of getting fully invested in a game is when you see the lore about the characters. Like I know one of my favorite series that I've not played on stream, maybe one day, is the Star Fox series. And man, it's one of those that just Nintendo is not giving us anything up. There was a bomb! All right. Checkpoint. I mean, of course, who you? If it isn't a bounty hunter, who you be? Judging by his expression, I'm gonna say probably a baddie. I mean, Star Fox was a very innovative flight game at the time. And to this day, it was also a pioneer in early voiceover. So, for any of y'all who have ever played Star Fox 64, if you ever go back in time to play Star Fox 64, it was remarkable because back when voiceover was very rare in video games, they squeezed all this content into a Nintendo 64, which was infamous for not having a lot of memory for things that were luxuries like voiceover. So all of a sudden, when you're hearing all the chatter where you're going from Fox like all range mode, and you get Peppy like, your father did it like that once. Terrible Peppy, by the way. Or, Falco, who just was a complete asshole, was like, hey, Einstein, I'm on your side. And then Slippy. Yippee! In fact, the more that I think about it, do you think Slippy might have... No, I know they're two totally different things, but I listened back to Slippy and all of his voice lines, and all I can hear is the meme of the little German kid that, of course, became now known as the autism creature going, yippee! Oh, my. Anyway, who the heck is Cloaked? Who you be? Who are you, Cloaked Girl? Another fox! Amber Prize, the galaxy's... Oh, is this our Rouge the Bat? Hi there. I like treasure. I'm going to be a competing love interest, even if you're not in love with your partner in crime. Amber Prize. Oh, snap. Broski just like, I don't know who the hell you are. Sappy, you know her? Wow, the shade. She pissed. I almost feel like we have a Brandon Rogers sketch right now, where he uses one of his old things going, of course everyone's heard about me, I'm gay! That's why I feel like we're getting with Amber Prize right now going, what do you mean you haven't heard of me? I'm the world's greatest treasure hunter! Nope, never heard of you. Anyway. Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, snap. Broski really trying to piss her off. Sorry, but you're no Rouge the Batgirl. Seems dangerous. Anyway, onward and upward into the checkpoint. And we have a sky in front of us. Which I'll also say, Rouge the Bat is one of my favorite Sonic characters. She definitely was out of left field going for that very edgy vibe of Sonic 2. That definitely took it away from the cartoony thing. Let's see. Boomerang! Stealth trick. Bomb! Come on, Bomb. Blow up. Boom! Okay, so you can actually activate it like a proximity bomb. That's good to know. Yep. Don't attack them head on. Noted. Also, I like that this game uses a lot of hexagons. Your boy is partial to hexagon designs. Just saying. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna... Give me a moment, guys. Favorite Brandon Rogers series? Oh no, that is a tough one. So, for reasons I don't know if I want to elaborate. I really love Magic Funhouse. Magic Funhouse is also a very bittersweet watch. But otherwise, normal British series. Those two I'd say are my favorite of the Brandon Rogers series. I got a thing! And the fun thing about Brandon Rogers in general is that his stuff is so deranged. Also, why am I forgetting the Clown series that he did? Whatever it was that featured Blah Blah the Clown, which was also very well done. So those are probably my three favorites of things that he's worked on. I don't know if I necessarily have a number one favorite. I mean, I think Magic Funhouse. But again, Magic Funhouse is also one that I go, it's funny because it's true. Children's entertainment. It's something that exists, and God, it's funny because you've had experiences like that with a Mr. Marble who will make your life an absolute living hell to make their vision perfect. Blood and makeup, that sounds about right, thank you. Yeah, Brandon Rogers has done some good stuff. He definitely has earned his reputation for the creator that he is. Oh, wait a second. Can I actually use those bombs? Oh, whoop. Now, what do I do here? Is this a checkpoint? That's right, I already claimed the checkpoint. Duh. Hello, Infamous. I know, everyone's been saying this is very Sly Cooper. So this is... Let me actually remind myself. This is Cosmo Vulpus. Tonight, I've been doing a series of games from the Sonic Amateur Games Expo. And so this is one of the ones that I plucked out. And, yeah, very... It's interesting because everyone has either said very Sly Cooper or very Crash Bandicoot inspired. Basically, long story short, y'all are gonna be furries by the end of the night, or you're gonna be very interested in furry games. Teehee. You see, this is my ulterior motive so that y'all want tails by the end of the night. It's not that I have a tail, it's that y'all suddenly like, oh no, I want a tail. I've decided on my persona, and my persona has a tail, unless I am a cropped-tailed dog or a corgi. But so yeah, checking out a whole bunch of... I mean, I'm not gonna judge in case y'all decide to double up on the preferences, but... that is one thing I will say. So just talking about furry culture in general, is knowing all of the stylistic inspirations that go into things, where, you know, Sly Cooper is a whole style. Again, Robin Hood citing that as one of the biggest cultural touchstones of the 1970s of the counterculture. And then, say you get your Japanese kimono and adjacent kind of styles, Europe doing something totally different, South America having its own flavor. It's fascinating when you look at something that is a fandom not tied to a series, but an entire stylistic movement that everyone just comes up with something different. It's fascinating. And I'll be real with you, I think in many cases, individuals in the furry fandom, of course, any of y'all in chat who want to speak up, by all means, will say, by all means, we understand there is weirdness, there's eccentricity. Any fandom in general touches upon a certain kind of... It scratches a certain itch, whatever it might be. But it's all a thing of just enjoying the art and a place that feels like you fit. Like, that's one of the beautiful things looking at some different fandoms. I mean, you have sci-fi, you have anime, you have furry fandoms. Probably I'd say they're your triad of pop culture. And with the furry community, the emphasis is on community. So I think that's a very beautiful thing when you're looking at something, that it doesn't matter if you prefer Robin Hood, Star Fox, or the furry VTuber Docrom, which if any of you have seen his video on YouTube, Aesthetic Sense, it's all about just the art form and the characters. So you can like it regardless of any ties to something that is pop culture media, or pick your thing of choice. And it really all comes down to just, you know, some people can't be normal about certain things, which obviously give a bad reputation to those who are just enjoying a thing. So like how you have anime fans, and then you have otaku. And your difference, and I say that in the Japanese context, where someone in the West who describes themselves as an otaku probably does not know that otaku has a much different connotation in Japanese that is, you don't want to use. Because otaku literally means my house. Literally that you don't leave your house, you're such a fan of something. Hey, Safi, what's up? Can make a Voltec? Not sure. Nope, I don't have enough fragments. Heck. Alright, will do. Oh, so we can jump. Okay, so we can actually get a double jump while we're gliding. I'll actually confess something with y'all. I never got a chance to play the Sly Cooper series. So, I think everything tied to Sly Cooper needs to be emulated, unless you've got original hardware. I don't know if that's something y'all want to see. Diving into Sly Cooper. Sonic, Mario, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. Oh yeah, they're all in there. Somehow, and there's no reason why, I just did not have a chance to play Sly Cooper. Oh. Did those items just disappear? Huh. What's also nice is, as you see, I think you actually even get more height when you glide and then do a double jump. So this game is rewarding you for doing something unique. Which, that's a nice twist, is when you're playing a game that, all right, it's inspired by something, but it gives you some reason to go, no, don't just play this like Sly Cooper. There we go. Boom. Because I've been trying to think of new ideas of stuff to play for y'all. Because I know we've been having some fun with the Just Chatting streams. I promise I haven't had too much battery acid by this point of the night. LOL! But sometimes... that was another bomb. Trying to find out some more stuff that y'all are interested in, because I'd like to... That's another bomb. I'd like to find things that I know y'all want to enjoy. So, I'm still gonna be changing things up and trying to find what y'all like. I'm like Mr. Tanner from Deltarune. It's like, just tell me I love TV. I'll give you whatever you want. I'll make everything you'd ever want. Chris, Susan, come on. You like to watch TV, don't you? Just please say those words. I love TV. Oh, goodness, the show's back on. All right, folks, we got to show you what I miss. Now tune in for more of Mr. Antenna's TV time. Woo! I always forget about the bomb. I need to get used to spotting the bomb. Heck. Let me hear it. I love TV. Say it 99 times, folks. They can't hear you on the other side of the boob tube, but I can, so let me just hear those magic words. And I'm down to one hit. That's not going to be good if I get hit. No, I want to get a checkpoint, because there's a checkpoint right there. Uh-oh. Allons enfants de la patrie. Bonjour, Tuxel. How you be? What's going on today? I know I'm up late, so... Oh, there we go. We are playing some Sonic Amateur Games Expo stuff tonight. So come on in, get comfy. Boom! Use L or R to change your gadget, and press L to use it. That is great. Okay, so legit feedback. I think it would be good to have that. No. I see. I feel like it would be better to have that earlier on. Ah, there we go. That's what we want, is the stealth trick. Good night, Taco Cat. Thank you for popping in. Your .exe boyfriend is always here to put on a good show for you. Just leave me a few memories to enjoy in return. Now, and I land directly on the spikes. Nailed it! Ow! Alright, so it's got kind of a Mario Odyssey sort of lose points in case you get hit one too many times. Good to know. So we got those buzzsaw bat things. Okay. Also, I had heard someone who had done a YouTube video recently, which was an interesting thing. It was getting on to why foxes have become such an interesting... It's a stylistic choice to make your main character a fox in certain pieces. Imagine landing on the spikes. I could never. All right, we got our checkpoint. Now let's avoid the bomb. Nah, wrong way, wrong way. Just let them be, Foxy. And I failed. I mean, I personally love foxes. I think they got a fun aesthetic. And you know, there's something fun about the cat, quote-unquote, of the canines. I need to learn to get farther away from those things. Where, you know, they got the energy of being loud, cheeky, gorgeous fur, a bit quite silly, like you see. I know Twyla's not with us tonight, but she had done a version of a certain Sweet Boy where it was a fox version of him just doing the meme of the fox jumping into a giant snowdrift. There we go. Now, how close are we? We've got another checkpoint. Get more gears. There's a thing I need now. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to hit this checkpoint. I don't know if I need to hit this checkpoint, but I'm going to hit this checkpoint. I got a Volta. Oh, look at this cool ass bastard. That pose right there. Lol. Got another Voltec, eh? Foxel jumping into a snow pile. Beautiful. We got another one to get. So this one is definitely going for Sly Cooper or kind of a Mario Odyssey-like. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Maintenance system. Maintenance system to get to the top. Okay, okay. Interesting. Brat. The Brux. So, game genres. I like a lot of platformers. Anything rhythm inspired. JRPGs and unusual RPGs. So any of your Undertale likes, or depending on how they're done, Earthbound likes. Things with a good story and soundtrack. That is the biggest thing. So I think those are my favorite genres. Platformers, dance and rhythm, JRPGs, and atypical RPGs. Those are the ones I'll go for, and also puzzle games. So, you know, your Tetris Effect, your Lumines, I feel like there's another one in there that I've really loved that's a puzzle game, but all of a sudden I'm drawing a blank on it right now. I don't know why. Stardew Valley. So I've not gotten into Stardew Valley. Honestly, I would love Stardew Valley. I'll also say, so it's been a hot minute since I last played it, but Minecraft, I do legit enjoy. And Stardew Valley, where you can just lose months of your life playing it because it is so immersive and so relaxing. So that, and although I would probably never play it on stream, city builder games like City Skylines. I have lost countless hours to City Skylines because there's something very relaxing about just making your own little world. And just the flow of everything. Which, again, it's a very unique kind of thing. So that's my thing that I play when I'm not entertaining y'all. But I don't know if y'all are interested. Man, that would actually be a shocker if all of a sudden y'all are like, oh yeah, we're actually into city builders. And ow. Ah! I forget. That's why I'm not seeing it, because there's that second one up there. Alright. Now. There we go. That's why I was trying to watch out for the bomb thing. But, I mean, that would be kind of a funny thing if all of a sudden y'all are just like, hey, we want to say, oh, come on. Man. No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, man. I would be surprised if y'all are into city builders, but that would be a fun thing where it's just like vibe, talk, and just build out a city of your dreams. Because I'll say, being a sprite on the... I detonated it too close to me. Being a sprite on the internet, if you've ever actually raced on the information superhighway and just the speed where... Alright, it is just like Mario Kart, where you're moving fast, you're watching the world race by you. Even if you're not in a rush, sometimes it's just fun to be in first place. And just take everything in along the way. So that's kind of a fun thing, is setting it up where it's almost like you make it a roller coaster designing a city. Just in and out, wherever you're going. Hello, Ivory. How you be today? Yep. Interesting. I'll say this is also a long demo. I don't know if I've just taken a while from... Yeah, getting harassed by blue shells. Yeah, I know. Just like everything in the world when you're driving. When someone throws those blue shells at you when you're driving, man. He says having been hit by many blue shells in his life. There we go. I think I'm going to stay away from these because these are all bomb crates. And I've learned my lesson by now that these are all not fun to run into. Now, where can we go up? Oh no. Oh no. Ow. Speaking of blue shells, hi everyone. Ow, it hurts. I'm okay. Externally. Internally is another story. There we go. I'll say, I also really dig this game's cyber vibe. I feel like there could be a little more in the world to fill it out, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And definitely feels like they've got the mechanics pretty comfortable. I know. Can someone get me a Tylenol? I need a painkiller and I need to refresh my autism. Help. I'm starting to not like trains. Someone get me a Tylenol. Oh, I'm very damaged. I assure you. Any y'all who watch pop culture media, you know the hot ones are always the most damaged. The more you say to yourself, I can fix him, the hotter he is. There we go. No, those are all bombs. Bomb! Hello, Zoe. How you be today? My queen! Speaking of furry culture. Ow. Now, let's see. So I think I want to get nope. There's switch number 2. Okay, so we got a few that are a little jank whenever we hit them. Where are the other ones? 2 up there. All right, so let's move on over. Here we go, here we go. Ah, you're a big baddie. You're not one we want to deal with too much. Aha. Now, actually, I have an idea for how I might be able to cheese this. Nope, that's not high enough. All right, checkpoint it. Ow. There we go. So I think this will take us up there. There's a lot of saws in this game, by the way. Hello, Shiny. You are a gemstone. I like you. I want you. Heal up. I am always happy to entertain. Your boy is here to put on a show. I am your EXE boyfriend. Just give me some memories in exchange. Boing. Ah, I missed. I missed. Now, is this where I want to go? All right. Ow. Pain. Oh, no. Oh, man. Heck. All right. Although, wait, did I only... So, I've got 2 more switches I need to get. Okay. And also, congratulations on your download, Tixel. Make sure to run as administrator and get full access to your firewall. Now, where am I going to get higher up? Nope, nope. I think it's pointing me in this direction. All right, so we backtracked. I don't need to go back this way. Interesting. Art has been done, eh? Ow. Pain has also been done. It's actually a long demo. I'm kind of surprised they've included this much. Because I might move on soon to kind of check out a few more things. Because there's a lot of games at Sage. Nothing too much, still exploring around. But tell you what, how are y'all feeling? Do you want to continue on with this, or you want to move on to another game and change things up? Because, I mean, I've got a whole other group of stuff we can check out. What are y'all feeling? Let me know if you want to continue on for this one, or if you want to change things up and check out something new. Luigi was like, "Help is on the way, my dear! Help is on the way!" Okay, so Tuxel, you want to check out some other stuff? So, I actually played Bowser's Fury years ago. Bowser's Fury is awesome. Luigi's Mansion 3 is still on my list, and I do like the Luigi's Mansion series. So that might be a fun thing that I've only played the first Luigi's Mansion. So I might do a proper playthrough of the second and third. Yeah, and I don't think I would do a replay of Bowser's Fury, but I did do Bowser's Fury back when it came out, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, I might change things up in a second. Let me see. I'll also say, I appreciate Luigi's Mansion. Oh man, I got a ways to go to get back from here. I appreciate Luigi's Mansion for the fact that it is the game that has now defined modern Luigi to be his own guy. Whoop! Cheese it, cheese it, cheese it! Nice. But no, I appreciate it that it is the game that really helped Luigi find his footing. I will say I have very strong opinions, though, on Mario Galaxy. So, I have the Super Mario... What is it? The Super Mario 3D Collection. Back when that was a limited release. I got that when it was released alongside Bowser's Fury for Mario 35. I do not have positive feelings the fact that Nintendo released Mario Galaxy again, but for even more money. That... I'm not gonna say it's scummy, but I'm literally just gonna say it's scummy. Because the fact that they're reselling games that, alright, it was 5 years ago. 5 years ago that it was released. And it is... At this point, I go, Nintendo hasn't added enough value to charge even more money for it. Which sucks, because I would love to see what they've added for Rosalina's storybook. But I don't know if it's enough to be worth a completely new purchase and playthrough as the third copy of Mario Odyssey that I own. Let's see. How can we get around to that? I'll see if I can try to get these other two things, and then I'll probably change games. That's how you do it. You gotta stay low. Ah! No, heck. I didn't mean to go down like that. I didn't mean to go down like that. I did not mean to do that. Oh, well, skill issue. Uh-oh. All right. Tell you what. I will say I am having fun with this, but I think I am going to set this one aside. So, gonna change things up to have a little more variety. I had to choose between Mario and Luigi. That is fair. I mean, even before Luigi really got the characterization he did in Luigi's Mansion, I appreciate Luigi as a character. And he was also the comic relief, even going back to things like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, where if any of y'all have heard his famous line, "That's some Mama Luigi to you!" I think Luigi is a fun character. Luigi and Bowser. Bowser's the favorite bad boy. Luigi is the favorite good boy. So, that's my feelings towards those two. So, that was Cosmo Vulpus. Spinning the wheel, I think, one or two games maybe. That'll be good to do for tonight. What do we want to check out now? What else do I have here? This looks interesting. The graphics looked very good when I saw it. It's called Hiccups. Digital hiccups are no joke. It is called Advent Neon. Let me see if I found the details of this one again. What do we have here? It's another one. Did I need to reopen this? Let me find out. I also got Radventure, which I might change up and switch to. Let's see. Advent Neon. Tons of inspiration growing up. Game is completed and released. Oh. So we've got a 2D platformer that actually is out. Well, let's give it a shot. Don't be full screen. Yes, it's windowed! Advent Neon Dev, I love you. Be my wife and/or husband. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Perfect. Let's roll.
Warning, incoming game.
Here we go. Now this looks fun. Ooh. So, once again, Sonic inspired. But I feel like we're also getting a little bit of Freedom Planet in here with kind of the feel, the responsiveness. Okay, boost the music up just to scope. Oh, that's even better. It's like, so originally this was like at 20% when starting it out. So we can get big and loud. This is a very streamer-friendly game. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Full screen off. Mwah. I love, okay, let me give you a shout out right now. There's like a 0% chance that you are in the audience at this hour of the night, but all right. Advent Neon Creator, who are you? I need to know, like, now. CryoGX, I love you. I'm giving you a shout out. You're awesome. Beautiful. Save current settings. File select. Oh. Cutscene! Fine. I can wait. Oh. Olga Neeson. Yo, broski. What's up? Nope. Uh-oh, we got attitude. The old internal sim still works. Uh-huh, back here, internal sim. Absolutely folded. Uh-oh, broski is dead. Save his soul into technology, he just like me. Uh-oh, so something has gone very, very wrong in this synthwave paradise that is this training zone. Oh, yes. Do you want me to rep your brand, darling? How, what, and why come later? Franca should have some answers for that. Okay, we got lore. Let's go over the basics. The lore. Alright, so we got jump and right button that are our jump buttons. Nice. Ooh. Alright. There we go. We got our drop. Nice tutorialization. All right, and now we've got either up and jump or left trigger. Uh-huh. Interesting. Let me see what I'm supposed to do with this again. I see. Go left. And diagonal. Nice. We got our attack button. Ooh. Very nice. And now a break attack. We need to use our arrow keys. Boom! Ooh, I am very satisfied with the mechanics of this so far. Nice. And our dodge. Do I remember it? No, I've never done it before. Dash right. Oh. So, there we go. Bueno. Also, parry enemy attacks. Nice. And my resonance. Okay. Check your green percentage. Ta-da! Ow. Up. And we got some nodes that hurt. Okay. Heal up. Man, Broski is sweating right now. Okay. I know, this is like classic Sonic attitude. Unlimited wall run, nice. And you can change your controls, nice. Get to the bottom of this. Made it to our goal. Yeah, I know, the synthwave vibe is very nice. We got our tutorial, we got our training room. East Highway. Ah, this is very Sonic Advance inspired now that I look at it again. I feel like I'm doing a controversial right now, but you know what? Sure, let's go with it. Boom! Get dunked on! Ow! Bro, you took me out. Not nice. Now, what am I supposed to do there? Because I definitely did that wrong. Good night, Naya-chan. Get some rest. Alright, let me get my controls again. Boom. Punch, punch, punch. One punch! And then one more punch. Get dunked on. Now. Aha. That's how you do it. Boom. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Oh, nope, can't go down. Wrong game. All right. Those are landmines. Anyway. Definitely a satisfying game just to be able to pummel all the things. Now. Oh, you can actually go down. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. Ah! All right, try that again. Try not to suck this time. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's what I need to do. It's the parries I'm forgetting about. All right, and come here, dude. Get dunked on. And time to go Super Saiyan. Oh, we got the hard mode now. Lots of health, full health. Nice. Get dunked on, broski. Ah. So it's a lot to keep up with a game like this, but I feel like it is pretty solid. It's just a lot of button mashing. No. Oh, dang it! I thought I dodged that. All right, Winamas. Anyway, you're trapped in the corner. I'm just going to bust your butt. Boom, get punched. Ow. Dang it. Come on. All right, play defensive. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Ow. Yeah. And there we are. Not bad. I'm actually surprised. I didn't know Parmesan cheese could taste sour. Also, was that a Taco Bell gong? Ow. Nice. Nice. So I need to get good. But, interesting. Stage 2, eh? We got a boss battle! Oh yeah, this is so Sonic Advance right now.
Ah. Oh, dang it. I thought I dodged that. Nope, I failed. There we go. Now we get the rhythm down. Because you see, it's those parries that really help you. Those dodges and the parries. Uh-oh. He's gone to magenta. He's gone to pink. Ah. Keep going, keep going, keep going! All right, I'm locked in right now. Boom. And explosion we get. Goal! Not bad at all. L's taken. I also appreciate that's their death counter is L's taken. Nice. Nice. Do we have more? Stage 3, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right, get dunked on. There we go. Although I'm kind of curious as to what the story is, as it feels like we got all these. I'm curious. Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to how the full story of this plays out. There, that's better. Note to self, do not, ow! Do not hit that thing. Ah! Boom. All right, get those things. Drop on down. Boom. Okay. There. Nice. Aha, aha, aha. Boom.
Now, what do we have in here? Lots of health. Okay, don't need it right now, but that's okay. Ah! Pfft. Didn't dodge. Need to get used to the mechanics. Okay. Ah, pfft. Good night, Ivory. Get some rest. I think this will probably be my last game for the night, so once we finish up, I'll probably send y'all all off to somewhere else. Boom, boom, boom. And down we go. Up, up. Uh-oh. That's a big thing. Boom. Get dunked on. There we go. Now I'm trying to see actually. There we go. Okay, I didn't know if I could actually defeat that other thing. I wasn't paying attention. Up we go. Ah! Boom. Okay. Still doing good. There. All right. Nice. I'm kind of locked in right now, so again, I apologize if... Oh. Ah! All right. Try this again. Dang it. All right. Still going. Made it to the goal. Okay, so you couldn't defeat that. You just had to last. Focaccia. Ooh. Focaccia does sound nice right about now. And that looks like a boss level. Central Spire. Up we go. All right. Ah. I also really am enjoying the music of this game. Da 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 da. There we go. Get dunked on, get punched. There you go. Beautiful. Ta-da! And onward. I literally just jumped right into it. Of course I did. All right. Dang it. This one's a little janky. There. Come on. Out! Ah! Wrong button. All right. Come on. Down. Now, careful, careful, careful. Don't mess it up. Oh. Bruh. There we go. That's what we need here. I thought I hit the timing better for that one before, but okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Keep moving. Ah! Jump right on the spikes, why don't I? Perfect. Nailed it. Ah! No, no, no. No, no, no. No. Wrong button. Okay. Uno más. Ah. Nice. Okay, got some extra power-ups to heal up. I thought I dodged that. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, nice. Okay. Toot Sonic Warrior, da 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 dum. Toot Sonic Warrior, da 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 dum. Nice. Way to the top, extreme reading up there. We got some punk we need to kick the butt of. Thrashing robots is the furthest from boring. Amen. All right, kiddo. That seems like a boss room checkpoint. Uh-oh. Loudmouth. Eh? Oh, he angry. Ah. All right, we're doing pretty good so far. Ow. Uh-oh. He pissed off. This isn't gonna end well. Boom! Get dunked on, fam. And, ooh, shiny orb. Break it! Boom! Boom! It is busted! Okay. Okay. Now to find out who this Franca is. Or Franca? Oh. Hey, girl. She looked pissed. She got them Sugalite glasses. That means she gonna kick your butt. Oh. Yep, she wants the thing. Dad? Jalen. Interesting. We get plot development. You like that, little man? Go to the outer districts and destroy the other reactors. Okay, she got some swagger. I can appreciate this. Nice. So we're doing things. I also realized she's got platform shoes on. Man, I really appreciate Franca's vibe right about now. I mean, she groovy. She might be a supervillain, but she groovy. That lol. She making me more gay than usual, Jester says. Can we get a Yas Queen in chat? Breaking the rest of your crystal balls. Oh, grandma. Oh my god, he's calling her old. He's saying she's like 27 or something. And there goes the hot head. Franca, Indra, other divas. Defending reactors. Nice. We've unlocked Resonance Breaker. You can do a thing. So I think this is our tutorial level now. Nice. Nice. Huh. So that is Advent Neon. I hope y'all enjoy dipping into this smorgasbord of games. There's a lot of really good stuff out there, and I really love seeing what some new devs have been coming up with. So,
before it gets to be too late in the night, I appreciate y'all joining me tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope that you've had as much fun as I've had. After all, it's nothing better than just kicking back, enjoying a few video games, and getting ready for sleep mode. So, let's take a breath. Hold on to a memory, and get ready to disappear into a beautiful dreamscape. So, of course, for any of y'all who'd like to stick around afterward, we got some awesome people in the Discord. Artists, creatives, just good people all around. Good people to call friends. But I appreciate you being a part of my memories and letting me sync my heartbeat to you. So, let's see if there's anyone to send y'all off to. It is a little late, Soma. I think we'll call it a night before it gets to be too late. But hold on to those memories, net surfers. And until we meet again, stay awesome. I appreciate you all being a part of my memory. And until we meet again, I will see you all soon. Peace out, my friends.